Hola guys, this is Coach Santiana, or you can just call me Coach S, whichever you prefer better. I hope you're doing very good because we're gonna have a very fun activity today, which is hiking. And hiking is walking very long distance in the nature. Isn't it that fun? You're gonna be in the nature, doing it by yourself, walking, relaxing, okay? So the objective for today is that the student will learn hiking activity and will be able to understand the concept of hiking. Also to understand and know which range of motion to use in every situation. Also, the student will also learn how to be safe while hiking. But before doing all this, we have to warm up our body. Why warm up the body? So we can be prepared for the activity, right? We need to heat those muscles. We're gonna do that together, and I'm gonna show you in a brief what we can do for warm up.
So for this part of the video, we're gonna do squats. It's gonna be 3 sets of 5 repetitions, 15 seconds of resting. So this skill is for you to know whenever you need to bend over or to get something, or just to bend over if you need to cross, I don't know, a tree or an obstacle. So right there, I'm just resting and I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're resting, and I will give you my lateral side so you see how it's supposed to be done from that side. It doesn't mean that you need to turn around like I did, but just so you know and you have it as a reference, you need to have your back straight and you need to bend not all the way to the bottom, just halfway. Remember to look forward and focus on your exercise. Now that we have done the squat, I'm resting, so I do the lunge step squat. So what I'm gonna do for this is that I'm gonna step 1 foot forward and the other one is gonna serve us as support. Then we're gonna bend also with our back straight, looking forward and very focused on what we are doing. Okay, now we're resting for 15 seconds, and then we're gonna do another set of 5 repetitions each. Okay, there I'm resting. Remember, it's 15 seconds to breathe or to drink water. So I'm there counting 2. Now the other foot. 3, 4, and 5. So this exercise is for you to use it whenever you need to step over if there's water, or if there's a rock, or there's a piece of trunk on the road. Remember that this is an activity that requires you to be outside. So whatever can happen outside. So this is just for you to know what to do if you encounter a tree or water and you need to step over that object. If it's too heavy to move it from the road, do not move it. Do these exercises like I'm doing so you don't get hurt doing it. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is do the step exercise. This exercise is just a skill for you to know what to do every time you see a I don't know, you need to climb a hill or something like that. So what you're gonna do is find an object that you can use to step over. If you don't find an object, you can use like a sidewalk, or if you have stairs at home, you can use that, just the 1 step. And if you don't find anything, just pretend there's something and do that movement. It's okay if you don't find anything to step over. So now we're gonna do is the proper range of motion of picking up an object, which is straight back and bend the knees. Now what we're gonna do for the actual activity is hiking, which is just walking, guys, walking long distances. But what you need to do by walking and doing a long distance is enjoying the nature, and keep in mind that since it's outside and you're gonna be outdoors with somebody, remember that you need to do hiking with somebody, an adult, because if you need an assistance or something, they're gonna be there to assist you. Okay, also it's very good to do it with somebody because you have company and you can talk whenever you're doing the hiking activity. Enjoy the trees, the air, and everything you see around you. Okay, remember that if you're gonna be outside, remember and consider the weather. If there's weather of raining that day, what you can do is get a raincoat or get an umbrella, have the proper shoes on. Never get shoes that are not proper for that, because you can fall or something can happen to those shoes. If they're very pretty, they're gonna be dirty at the end of the day, so don't do that. We need to have proper clothing and proper shoes in order to do this hiking activity. Okay, so here I'm just walking and I just saw that there's a little road that I can go through. I'm gonna check if I can go. Remember, guys, that if it's outdoor, you can do what you need to do is be aware of your surroundings, and if you see a sign that it says do not go in there or do not entry, do not go in there. That's why I removed myself from going there, because it was very muddy, and now I'm looking where I'm supposed to go. Also remember that hiking is just walking over a trail or walking over in order for you to do hiking for your grade level, you need to have a road or a trail where you can trace your steps back to where you started. So this is for you to not get lost and be with somebody. That's why it's very important to be with somebody, because you don't get lost. Maybe if you're there's no phone signal, and there's no way for you to contact somebody that is not there with you. So it's very important that you have somebody with you that day. So now I'm walking on a sidewalk